Well, I'm here in Toronto at the Life Fest. I'm going to do a workout. I'm going to speak to people about physical fitness. And we have a new workout called Billy's Boot Camp Elite. And I'm going to talk about the Billy Boot Camp Elite, what is good, what's the difference between boot camp and Taibo, and why did I come out with this workout.
How long can you go? How long can you go? Come on. Walk in and get jump.
I'm 51 years old. And I tell you, I've been working out ever since I was 12 years old. And to me, it's really, truly a blessing to be able to do the things that I do today, because I feel like I'm 17 or 18 years old. I can do the things that I've done when I was 18, but the difference now is I have more knowledge. Well, I always think about entrepreneur. If you really want to be successful in life and business, then you got to be successful at taking care of yourself. Because to me, that's the first thing people look at. The first thing is what you give them. So if you give them yourself to look at and you're not taking care of that, then it's going to be hard for you really to take care, show them that you also have a good business plan that you can go out and do things with. You know, being in shape is not being skinny. Being in shape is being able to take your body and take your mind and put it in all different places and put it in all different situations and then come out on top. Well, I believe the key moment at Taibo is when I realized that the goal was not to make money. The goal was to help people. When you look at it like that, then money will come to you. But when you look at things as just about making money, then you're looking at a short-term goal that's not going to last forever. But when you look at it to reach out to help people, then it'll last forever. Because if you touch the heart of a person, then you're going to have a good business, because people want to be touched. People want to be loved. People want to be helped. But when it comes to business people, they don't want to look at that first. They want to look at, well, how much money can I make from this? And how much can I get from that? How much can I get from that? And I understand that. I understand the marketing part of it. But you got to understand, if you don't have nothing to market, you're not going to be able to get it out. So me as a professional instructor on tape had to get that point across on tape to people. So when a marketing company do come in, all they do is add sugar to it. They sugar to what I'm getting across to the heart. Now they can add it to the eyes, because when you present things, you're presenting things to your eyes and your ears. And if you can make things look good to the eyes and the ears, people will basically get involved.
Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down. 1.
And then be able to know that Taibo's been out there for 10 years, #1 exercise in the world, is an awesome thing to be able to say. And I'd say if it was about Billy Blanks himself, Taibo wouldn't have been gone a long time ago. But because it's about the heart of a man, the heart of a person, then people go, you know what? I like this exercise. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it to help me become better at what I do.
Raise the hands up. 1, turn it, work it, go, work it. One more time, go.
Well, I was a karate guy who I was a kid at first that had a learning disorder and didn't know how to deal with it. And then once I got involved with karate, I learned how to take my karate and make myself become a master of Billy Blanks. And once you become a master of yourself, then you can really help yourself. You can step out. So through karate, I got a chance to, come up here to Canada. I was Canadian champion for a couple of years in a row and became the United States champion. I was the first American who ever won a national title. And to be able to do those things, it just took faith. And I believe without faith, it's harder to be able to succeed in anything that you do in life. And going into a business, I think first it takes faith. And if your faith, think about it. If you have a goal this big, but your belief and your faith is this little, how are you going to get there? That's going to be hard. So always believe that if you take your faith and your belief and you bring it up online and to reach that goal, the ultimate goal, then you'll get to where you need to go in life. But if your faith stays here and your belief stays here, you can forget about reaching that top goal. Because there are going to always be stumbling blocks that's going to come in and detour you. And if you're not ready to take on those stumbling blocks and have faith to be able to know that you can get through it, then you're going to lose out. You're always going to face, I've faced challenges from a business point of view. You're always going to face challenges. Why? Because you're reaching out beyond yourself. When you get into a business, you can't just think of yourself anymore. You have to disqualify how you feel as a person to be able to help another person. And if you're thinking about helping the world, then that's a lot of people to think about. And then how can you think about those people and think about yourself at the same time? So I always say, in order for me, when I go into a venue to speak or teach a Taibo class or go do a video, Billy Blanks have to be disqualified. I have to disqualify the way Billy feels so Billy can discern the people that he's around so he can help them.
Everybody jam. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I got involved with karate, I got a chance to see it out of my own eyes that I could be successful. I didn't need anybody to tell me that I could be successful. I saw it out of my own eyes. And I believe when you see out of your own eyes that you can be successful, that empowers you. And I think what a lot of people do is they don't see their success. They go ask people about their success. How can I be successful? And then people will give them suggestions, but still I believe the person will leave and still be lost and not understanding what those people had talked about. So I always tell people the most important thing about being successful is seeing yourself go through it. How do you make it through the fire? Most people don't know how to make it through the fire. How do you make it through the storm? Most people don't know how to make it through the storm. But when you start to get an understanding of how you made yourself go through what you wanted to go through, and you really know in your heart this is how you did it, all you're doing is laying down a foundation people made type of successful. And I think when you're coming up with any kind of business that has something to do with people, you really got to talk to the heart of the person. Most people like to talk to the image of a person and not see the heart of a person. And that I believe that's when you miss them. And with Tybo, I'm talking right in that camera. I'm looking right in that camera, making the camera be that person that I want to talk to at home and on the couch. And when people see that, they go, wow, that guy is really, they look into my eyes and they say, that guy is really telling the truth. And then they trust you.
Push it out. Hold on. One more time down. Push it up. Take it back.
And, you know, it's been a dream of my life to be able to do that. But who'd ever think that I would sell over 78 million videos? Who'd ever think I'd be that person who would do something like come up with an exercise that would be in 100 countries in 33 different languages? Well, you know, I had a dream, I had a vision, and I understand who God is in my life. So I let God be my source and help me take what I need to take throughout the world to help people.